Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel for another video. We are here in War 5 up against Palo, and this first fight we're going to be taking on Magneto on Path 6. It's a pretty straightforward fight, nothing really to it. Just going to do standard Nimrod things and nuke him down. He will be getting prowess when we repeat the same combo, which will just help build our charges, and then we can remove them. I do think I go for an SP1 here to get the vulnerability to energy and the energize so that I can get more specials. The goal being to hopefully throw off the SP2 while he has the energy vulnerability up, and I'm going to just parry here to try to stay in Titan mode, or sorry, Extinction Protocol, not Titan mode. Get my armors up, throw this off, and it should kill him pretty quickly. Next up, we're going up against Tigra here on Aggression Prowess, and the one node that makes your final hit of the combo, if it's the same, be it a crit, what's it called again? Critical setup, there you go. Anyway, Joe Fixit making his war debut this season, and I think it goes pretty well. He hits incredibly hard, and having that chance to heal can also be really good, so just have to not get hit by Tigra's specials and we'll be just fine. Defiance helps limit power due to no MD, and Tigra's going down pretty quick here. The big guaranteed crits on medium certainly help. So there she is, down the drain. Next up, we are moving on to Section 2 against Toad on Path 6 once again, so we're fully Path 6 this war. And this fight is pretty straightforward. We have Nimrod, and so we're just going to remove his prowess and nuke him down with the standard rotation. Just have to keep his prowess in check, and there's really nothing to worry about here. So going into this fight, I'm going to switch to Blitz right away, remove that massive prowess that is from the node, and then I'm actually going to try to push him into the corner to get the regens and prowess so I can build more charges. Gonna throw off my special one here. And those shocks do a ton of damage in the corner. Gonna just try to bait out this SP2 here. And that goes pretty well. Now we're going back in, just hitting him in the corner a bunch, and he's going to get a ton of shocks and throw the SP2 and he dies. So, pretty straightforward fight, nothing to worry about with Nimrod here. Next up, we have this Knull. Kingpin is going to be taking this one. Nothing to worry about here, very significant, other than just try not to block as many hits of his specials as possible. Can't really deal with it when he throws that SP1 there, so I'm just gonna have to play around the corruption timer. Throw this off here, thankfully he plays into it. So I push him to SP2 here, and I'm gonna try to bait this out. Try not to block as much of it as I can. He's gonna have some prowess now. We're going to throw this SP2. One more for the road, and I think he's done. So, pretty straightforward fight. Next up, we have this Maw. This was originally going to be an I-bomb taking this on 39, but I decided to just take it with Joe Fixit. Ebb and Flow Intercept, Mighty Charge. Just try not to get degen on you from missing, and we'll be totally fine. So get the parry, knock him down. Go for a cheeky little intercept there. And I got my spacing messed up on that one, so I don't retaliate it. Get a jackpot, so we're going to be hitting really hard, 25k heavy. knock him down again. There, I get a little too cheeky with my intercepts. But land one there, throw off this SP2. Falter's coming up, so I'm gonna back off. Throw another SP2 while we have the Fury up. And I'm just gonna try not to get hit with this SP2. Block it all. And then I'm gonna try to get a knockdown and an intercept here soon. Finish this fight off. One more falter comes up, just back off. Not too bad. Land an intercept, and I know this SP2 can finish him, so I just throw it before the falter comes back. 40k. Nice. Joe Fixit did really well in this war. Really happy with him and how he performed, especially with the finds. So next up, we have this kitty on Stunning Reflection, Polka Dot Power. And this fight I've taken once before. It's not too bad. I make some mistakes in this one though. So right off the bat, usually I can dex her heavy without actually triggering dex, but I do trigger dex here at the start, and so I'm gonna end up triggering Mystic Dispersion and not really being ready for it and taking some hits, and then I think I also parry her accidentally at one point, so not a perfect fight. A little bit late there, we're gonna take a combo. I'm gonna throw this just to remove this prowess, get the fight under control. Energy vulnerability will make me hit harder, and I can limit her prowess gain. So this fight is gonna be kind of long just because she's not gonna trigger any prowess while she's in cowardice, or while I have the cowardice debuff on her. And so I'm not going to get shocks and not going to get power, so it's just kind of beating her to death as we slowly get her down and try not to make any more mistakes. But it's a pretty safe fight, you just have to watch out for the global and you'll be totally fine. So I know it's coming up here, just wait it out and go back in. Again, she's not triggering any prowess because of cowardice debuff, so we're just kind of beating her down and not getting any power, so not the end of the world. Eventually it goes away and we'll trigger some more shocks. Global's gonna trigger here when I go back in. One hit, back off. Was a little late there. That's okay. And knock on wood, we still haven't died to Kitty with Nimrod. We've had some issues with Kitty here at NewN, but so far so good. Finally, it was a fight I wasn't originally going to take, but then we decided that Kingpin was the best counter. So I did a lot of duels, and basically I'm going to just play her stun immune, and this fight goes exceptionally until it doesn't. Going to bait out heavies and retaliate. If I intercept, I have to be prepared for her to evade, so I'm not going to try to intercept too much, but if I do, I was ready for her to evade. Throw off the SP1 here, reduce her attack, bait another heavy. It's going exceptionally. We're up 100 to 72. She throws her special pretty willingly, and I'm just going to go back in. Throws a full combo, I retaliate, SP2, and here's where the trouble starts. So she just gets really stingy with this special, will not throw it, brute force is going to start ticking, so I have to hit her. Then I do mess up one heavy retaliate, which doesn't help. Yeah, so I was getting worried about brute force and lost my focus on that retaliate. Land another hit. She's still pretty unwilling to play ball, just throwing random heavies. I'm trying to stay open. Hit her once. And then the corner decks I don't have in the bag, apparently. Gonna throw this because I know it's gonna be unblockable. And try to dash in, but she throws this SB3. So I was thinking, how much is this gonna hurt? Turns out it doesn't really hurt at all. I think I take like 10% damage. Yeah, something like that. And so from here on out I feel pretty good. But pretty much all that damage was just because she was turtling on that special and wouldn't throw it. We finish her off pretty quickly after that. Could have been a 100% fight, but we get it done. And that was the war for me. 7 fights, 7 solos. Keep it rolling, deathless on the season so far. We ended up winning this war, both in our battle group and as an alliance, kind of a blowout. Good to get back on track, but we still need to be a lot better to compete, especially for the top spots in Masters, but we'll get there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe for future war content, leave a like, and as always, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will catch you in the next one. Later.